All right, now we're going to talk about the fortress analogy. Okay, this analogy I heard from Master Helion Gracie. He compared our guard with a fortress. All right, and so the fortress and the closed gate and the open gate. So the closed gate would be a closed guard when the fortress is all closed, and the enemy is outside, and we defend it with our warriors and walls. And then the open guard when the gates are open, and now the battle is more like straight up. Like you're really fighting for survival and not letting them penetrate into the fortress. And if they invade, and that's when they pass by your guard and now in the side control. So I really like the analogy. It made me think a lot. First, the importance of the closed guard, okay? Because that's when you battle with your gates closed. And a lot of people skip this step. They go right to the open guard, and then they're doing a good job. That'd be great for your training. But why not start from the beginning? Go for the closed guard, and then afterwards open guard, and so forth. Okay? If you get lucky and you do a good job, you might not even need to open your guard, and you can get your partner right then and there. So the reasons you defend your guard, the reasons of your guard, right? So guard is one of the uniquest things about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu compared to any martial arts. So there's no other martial arts that develop the guard when your back's on the ground as much as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Okay? So the reason we develop the guard and the reason you have the guard, there are three major reasons. One, that is to defend against any form of attack. It's not only grappling attack, but punches and kicks. So your guard works to defend them all. If you're not defending from there, you're not using your guard properly. The second one is to block your partner from moving forward, to invade the fortress. Okay, is to create walls, create blocks, try to create space between your partners so you can start to use your guard properly. And the last one is for you to attack back. So you defend, you block, and attack. Those three things have to be done consistently when you're doing your guard. Okay, so I'm going to start from the closed guard, which is for me is the first step for guard. And the closed guard, why use the closed guard? First because it's the first step. So you can wear your partner out from there. Okay, if it doesn't work, you have the open guard to back you up. A lot of people don't know how to break a guard and open the guard. Okay, and also this gives you many possibilities of attacks from there. Okay, so closed guard, I'm going to give you a good example of attack here. So closed guard is here. And self-defense, you want to keep your partner close so it doesn't attack you. Okay, in terms of self-defense, here can a lot of attacks to do. You can start to walk around, attacks here, and he cannot defend. And you defend against punches and kicks and headbutts, and you're attacking the guy back. Okay, you can go for omoplatas, triangles, arm bars. Okay, so it's like one of the most important Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu techniques to know how to defend from here. Okay, also is something that also can wear my partner out. But don't let him give the position, don't let him get away, keep him over here, okay, while attacking him. So it's very important. One combination we do from here a lot, that kind of is a basic position of the closed guard, is a combination armbar and choke, which we're going to show here at this angle. So, 1, hand on the collar, 2, 3, 4, 5, grab here. Now we're either going to choke or we're either going to go for the armbar. Okay? And all going to depend on his reaction. That's when we're going to talk about action and reaction. We're going to talk about this a little bit. Alright? What is open guard? If you do Jiu-Jitsu, you already know both of them, but I'm just going to mention again some it might not be, might just be new, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, just started. Okay, so open guard is when my feet are not crossed anymore. So my partner is here. Okay, and I show an example. Get up, please. This is a good example of a classic way of open guard. Okay, I'm defending. my feet. Even if you want to punch him right now, use his hands. He doesn't have the reach. So one of the reasons of my open guard is control the distance. Okay? I cannot allow him to be able to reach out here in terms of self-defense. Okay? In the Jiu-Jitsu grappling, when you just grappling with a partner, then you get close, but you still have to keep that in mind. You still have to control the distance so I can use my hooks, lift him up, hook him back, sweep him. Okay? So one of the reasons is control the distance. The second, one of the other reasons, of course, defend against attacks. Okay? Any form of attack can be, I have to think self-defense, I have to think about punching, I have to think about kicking, I also have to think about he passed my guard or go foot lock or things like that. Okay? Other thing you should do here and get consistently is keep your partner off balance. Never allow him to do all the other principles you learn in base. So always like, or even push him this way, or even go like this, or even pull him here, or even push him there, or move around. Okay? And of course, I have to be moving my body. One of the most important parts of my body to move are going to be my hips. Okay, we go back to the hip control. You know, if he cannot control my hips, I'm moving around. Okay, so those are the reasons we use the guard. Just a quick example, and this is a quick analogy so we understand a little bit more. You know, and understand the concept of using the closed guard, the open guard, and then have the half guard. Okay, and it's not only for Jiu-Jitsu tournaments. You know, guard is also one of the most important techniques of self-defense in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.